So Jones is a part of the Chauncey Billups one.
Oh, okay. I thought Jones was attached to the Terry Rozier one.
It said, I'll just read this one. I read the further on the Operation Royal Flush. In the second case, dubbed Operation Royal Flush, like Bryce stated, prosecutors accused 31 defendants of a plot to rig underground poker games. The suspects allegedly used high-tech cheating gadgets to steal millions of dollars from games backed by 4 of the 5 families that have long ruled organized crime in the New York area. The high-tech equipment described by Nocella included poker chip trays that secretly read cards with a hidden camera, special contact lenses that can read pre-marked cards, and an X-ray table that can read cards facing down. Billups was charged in that indictment along with former NBA player Damon Jones. It was not immediately clear where Billups was arrested, but he appeared Thursday in court in Portland, Oregon, where he lives. He was released on conditions that included travel restrictions, no gambling activity, a no contact order, and standard conditions regarding firearms, according to NBC affiliate KGW. Billups coached the Blazers on Wednesday night in Portland. Jones was arrested in Las Vegas. It was not immediately clear whether Jones had an attorney. Calls and text messages to a phone number believed to belong to him were not returned. Let me see. I see more. It says three of the defendants were allegedly involved in both cases, according to Christopher Raya, assistant director in charge of the FBI's New York field office. Let me see. I'm looking more. Jones allegedly sold information on a prominent NBA player's injury, which is now believed to be LeBron James. To bettors while he was an unofficial assistant coach for the Los Angeles Lakers in February 2023. He is said to have texted a co-conspirator that a certain player would be out when the Lakers faced the Milwaukee Bucks on February 9, 2023. Get a big bet on Milwaukee tonight before the information is out, Jones said, according to the indictment. When the game started that night, fans and viewers learned LeBron James was out with a sore left ankle and foot, according to a game recap from the time. This is the poker games. The dozens of men and one woman accused of rigging poker games across the country over the last half-decade can't be accused of using low-tech methods. The defendants are said to have used rigged shuffling machines that were secretly altered to read the cards in a deck, predict which player at the table had the best hand, and relay that valuable information via interstate wires to an off-site operator. The operator then communicated that information by cell phone to one of the cheaters, referred to as the quarterback or the driver, who used secret signaling with other scammers at the table. But that wasn't the extent of the cheating system, according to prosecutors. The orchestrator also used electronic poker chip trays that could secretly read cards placed on the table, card analyzers with decoy cell phones that could surreptitiously, I don't know how to pronounce that, detect which cards were on the table, and playing cards with markers visible only to players wearing specific design contact lenses or sunglasses. All that was in the service of what prosecutors characterized as a complex fraud scheme to rig or cheat at illegal poker games in the Eastern District of New York and throughout the United States beginning in at least 2019. The suspect allegedly rigged card games and otherwise straight tables at locations across New York City, Las Vegas, Miami, and the Hamptons. The defendants did that with the help of organized crime families who provided support and protection for the games and collected owed debts from the games in exchange for a portion of the illegal gambling proceeds, according to the indictment. The victims, who were defrauded out of millions of dollars, had no idea they were playing against cheaters, it says. Meanwhile, members and associates of the Bonanno, Gambino, and Genovese crime families used threats and intimidation to assure payment of debts from the rigged games and the square illegal poker games organized by the defendants, prosecutors said. Prosecutors estimate that defendants caused losses to victims totaling at least $7 million. Everybody has already claimed their innocence.
Of course.
Terry Rozier lawyer came out and says that he didn't like the fact that they said he was willing to turn himself in.
Yeah.
They wanted the photo op and all that kind of stuff. But he claimed to be innocent. Billups said the same thing. His attorney said the same thing, that he's pleading innocence as well. They've both been placed on leave by the league.
Yep.
Who is currently looking into the matter as well. Obviously, the league did look into
Terry Rozier prior to 2 years ago when it happened.
But found nothing. Because people keep getting mad at the NBA, and I have to tell people all this all the time. The NBA, okay. I know there's this misnomer that because the NBA is a $1 billion industry and sort of like the NFL is the same thing, that they have these power.
No.
To just, or the capability to just, like, to look into things similar to how the FBI can. Well, it's not. The NBA is a league that's They know how to do basketball.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't, you know what I mean?
Well, think about, I think the most public one that I can remember was like the Ray Rice one. Like,
right.
all the NFL could go off of was the videotape that was available to them.
Yes.
And that was it.
Right.
Right. So even in this case, I get people who are upset with the NBA. I'm a little bit too, but for different reasons. At this point, they can only go off of what they can get. If they can't get anything, then you have to just make a decision.
Right.
And they made that decision. And
I don't think people understand what we just read.
Yeah.
You think the NBA had access to know?
Yeah, phone records.
Yeah,
that'd be like
technology.
That'd be like your job asking for your phone records, unless you committed a crime against them.
Right.
They're not getting that phone record.
Yeah, or even just the know-how to understand. Like, okay, yeah, they had this technology. We found that you guys had this technology. Well, if the NBA was able to find that, then the people who helped investigate that, you need to be working for somebody else.
You need to be working
not the NBA.
You need to be working for somebody else and give that information to the authorities.
Yeah.
What are we doing with it?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like NBA, like that's out of their scope.
Yeah.
Right. I know people there's this notion that if they wanted to, I know Stephen A. Smith say this all the time. They have resources to know if they can figure out what type of underwear you sleep in and all that. It's a difference between just following somebody, and just keeping tabs on making sure they're not embarrassing the league.
Exactly.
They're not out clubs all night and hanging out. That's what you know what I'm saying. The image.
That's what they have the power to do.
Yeah, it was easy to follow. Follow you. That's not hard. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not tapping your phones.
Yeah. They just the know-how to even know who to call to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. But this is my thing with this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Is the minute gambling got introduced into sports, right? This was bound to happen.
Yep.
And my reason is gambling, no different than anything else, is a vice. It's no different than drinking.
Yep.
No different than drugs. No different than sex or porn.
Yep.
It's a vice. And when you introduce a vice to anything, what comes with it is greed.
Yep.
Right? You put a wine and spirits store in a neighborhood, you're bound to create an alcoholic.
Yep.
Right? You introduce drugs, both illegal and prescribed, into people, they can get addicted. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Sex is widely available on the internet. You're going to get, you know what I'm saying?
You can get it. Yeah.
Right? Like, these things, because people always overindulge.
Yep.
There's always going to be somebody who goes a little bit too far, right?
Yep.
Because people are greedy.
Yep.
It can't just be one drink.
Yeah.
It can't just be one hit of a drug. It can't just be whatever it is. You can't just sleep. Whatever your addiction is, it can't just be it.
Yep.
Right? So here we have these guys who are prominent people who either played in the NBA, coaching in the NBA, or are currently playing in the NBA, who at least made money. You know what I'm saying? They probably not hurting as bad as you think. Hell, Damon Jones was an unofficial coach for the Lakers. Who knows how well they paid? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's safe to say they didn't need the money.
Yeah.
But greed.
Yep. I can always get more.
I can always get more. Wait. All I gotta do is just fake an injury for a game here or two, spread out. No one none the wiser. Only we know. Sure.
Yeah.
Chauncey, hey, we can just rig these games using elaborate technology. You win some, you lose some. No one want to be none the wiser.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm Damon Jones. Hell, no one. I'm a Loki. No one know me.
Yeah. I am a nobody.
I ain't played in the league in damn near 2 decades.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I use some information here and there off the cuff, make them look extra cash. No one want to be none the wiser. I can slip this under the rug and keep it pushing, right? Yep. Why? Because greed.
Yep.
These guys need the money? No. But greed makes sin. It's a sinful reason.
Yeah.
So people can't be surprised because, again, we have proof that in the history of, especially the United States, that when you introduce these things into the public, people were overindulged.
Yep.
And it was easy when it was always in one location or two, right? And it was in Vegas or Atlantic City.
Yep.
Yes, casinos existed in most states or whatever.
Yeah, but you couldn't officially, at the casinos in other states, you couldn't officially do sports betting.
Or it just wasn't as glamorized and in your face.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
There's a reason why Vegas was like the devil's playground.
Yeah.
People went to Vegas. There was a reason the phrase, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Very
you know
true.
What I'm
Yeah.
Because when you get there, it was like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
All the stuff that you don't see in your little local town, your little local city, they have it. You go there, you go wild, you go home.
Yep.
You can't get addicted to gambling if you can't go to a casino down the street.
Yeah.
It's not there. And if you want to. And yes, you can do online poker because that's been a thing for a while. But most people aren't hip to it like that.
Yeah, but there are ways to do it but it's a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
So for the majority of people who aren't degenerate gamblers, I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I just don't have the access to it.
Right.
Now there's more access, and now more people are becoming degenerate gamblers potentially because there's more access.
Right.
How it goes. You had to be okay with that when you said we're allowing sports betting.
Mm-hmm.
You had to be okay with that.
Right. So I just think that we've opened up this floodgate.
Oh,
to
definitely.
This, and now that it's just, and yes, it's NBA players, but I think that people will be surprised how widespread it is. Probably across the United States.
Oh yeah,
I think just the idea of
currently,
gambling.
I think it's like 50% of young men are addicted to gambling at this moment.
Right. Just the idea of just
like because I mean it is easy, right? You watch the game and say, "Yo, who's gonna get?" Let's take football, right? Nick Chubb's gonna run for under 5 yards in this game. You're like, that's a possibility. Yeah, I'll put 50 on it.
Wait, under 5 yards?
Yeah, like let's say they're playing like. I'm trying to think of the best D line in the game right now.
The best D line?
Yeah.
Maybe they're playing. Shit. Who is the best D line?
I actually don't know that question.
I should know that too.
Yeah.
I watch the game routinely.
Yeah.
Maybe. They're not the best D line. They have a lot of good defensive linemen ish. You can say the Giants.
Yeah, the Giants.
But they don't. They do not have one.
No. Yeah,
but they're actually at the bottom. But like they have Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
Abdul Carter's a good rusher. Kayvon Thibodeau. Brian Burns leads the league in sacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like you go into the Giants today. We're anticipating they're gonna stuff them. So you might get like under 5.
Right.
Or under 5 per carry.
Right.
I'll put 20 on it. It's easy.
Yeah.
See, let me put
under 5 per carry for Nick Chubb. Yes.
Yeah. Give me that. Give me that.
Yeah.
Give me that. Oh, sure. And here's 2 more parlays for you.
Right.
Sure, I'll take them. It's that easy.
Yeah.
It's that easy. And I don't blame people necessarily for falling into it. Now I do blame you when like you realize you got a problem and now you're not taking the steps to mitigate it. Then I blame you.
Right.
But when you get let in the door, I don't blame you for walking in the door. It was wide open.
Mm-hmm.
But for me right now, what I want to see the NBA and a lot of the other sports organizations, because now we had the scandal with Shohei Ohtani. We got the scandal where Jay Will and a couple other
Calvin Ridley got suspended.
Calvin Ridley got suspended. So the NFL's had an issue now, and now it's hitting the NBA. They have to, I think, just set a hard and fast line of like, listen, y'all, don't.
Well, technically, it already exists. It already exists.
But it's got to be consistent, right? Because they did it with Deontay Porter, and it was pretty obvious because the betting organization was like, we're pretty sure he made these bets.
Right.
And they did the same thing with Terry Rozier. It's like, we're pretty sure he influenced these bets.
Right.
Very well. If that's the case, bye.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking their word for it because they know this betting shit better than we do.
Right.
And that's it. If they give us a hint that you did something, that's it for you. And it needs to just be that way.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you can't afford to have the discussions that are already being that are having, right? Everyone's already like, it's rigged, refs, this, that, the third, and then you pile on a gambling controversy on top of that. I gotta dead it now.
The problem with deading it is, I don't think that deads it. It's already legal in the NBA.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's already there's a reason why Deontay Porter got banned.
Yeah.
It's already illegal. The problem is the access. You can't undo the access. That's the only way to do it, though. If not, the genie to me is already out the bottle.
It's already out the bottle, but for the sake of the health of your league, it's got to be consistent. If we even catch a whiff of you doing this, that's it for you, and that's just it.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is murder illegal in the United States?
Yes.
Today, is somebody going to murder somebody?
Oh, absolutely.
It's illegal.
But I'll counter that. Do people feel safe knowing that if you get convicted for murder, you go away?
No, because people still lock their doors at night.
Fair.
People still lights on, got to be home by a certain time.
Fair.
None of us are. This ain't Pleasantville. People still aren't just walking the street because we know it exists.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people feel like they have to carry a gun. There's
fair.
a reason for that because people don't feel safe, right?
Yeah.
So I said it to say, once that genie's out the bottle, it's hard to get it back. And I think with the NBA and with all these leagues,
all of them.
there's only one way to do it. You have to sever tires. You have to sever ties to gambling companies. You have to establish a disconnect. You can't say you're getting in trouble for, hey, you get in trouble for gambling, or a reporter for NFL Network, hey, we're suspending Calvin Ridley. By the way, this is brought to you by
fair,
Underdog fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. Like
I get that. You have there's an oxymoronic to it. It happened yesterday on ESPN.
Yeah,
they were talking about it on Get Up, and then at the bottom of it was ESPN Bet as they were talking about this.
Yeah,
in real time, people saw the graphic guy bump it out.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for most of the segment, you can see the ESPN Bet. There's an irony to that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you can't. It's like I find it funny when people do these reads. Like, there are people right now who work for podcast networks who talk about, they're going to talk about this case.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of talking about during that episode, they're going to talk about
underdog fantasy,
prize picks, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hard Rock Bet, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just so there's some irony to it. You can't escape it. It's all around you. So yes, all these leagues have a hard lineup for it, but it's too late because when I get home, I see it.
That's fair.
It's on my phone. It's on my buddy's phone. It's on my neighbor's phone. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's on all the commercials. I can watch a random YouTube video.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Kevin Hart.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Kevin Hart. I'm gonna get who are those MGM bets?
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't escape it. So now it comes down to willpower, right? Who's gonna give in and who's not?
That's fair.
It's simple. Some guys are gonna give in, like we've seen.
Yeah.
And some guys aren't, like with any other vice.
Yeah.
So now I think it's kind of too late. I think you just kind of got to accept it. Again, when you get, I do agree with what you said is the minute you get a whiff of it, you're done.
Yeah.
Sorry, it is what it is. We don't got time to deal with it. Do I think, I do think, to your point, the harshness of just the whiff of you possibly being associated with that, because we've seen NFL suspend people just because the optics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about it, with J-Mo, with J Will, or is it Jameson Williamson, he wasn't even betting on NFL stuff. He was betting on he was just betting other shit, and it was you did it at the facility.
Right.
You're suspended.
Right. Well, I'll give you an actual non-gambling example. Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
His was strictly based. He didn't get charged with nothing, but it was optics. You know what? Yeah. Optics bad. You get 6-game suspension. Yeah. Just optically. Yeah. Tom Brady, we don't know if you deflated the footballs. We don't even know if that even actually affected the goddamn thing.
We don't care.
Optically, people want us to do. We're going to do something just optically. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's where I think they have to make people feel like we're doing something.
Exactly.
And that helps.
Yeah.
Now, it helps the public perception, because that's what I'm worried about. I'm just trying to protect my public image.
And people may think that's, I'll be honest with you. If I'm Adam Silver, if I'm anybody in the league front office, if I have to sacrifice a few guys' careers, and they can be innocent, just for the integrity of the game, I'm doing it.
I would too. I'm doing it. I have to.
People are like, damn, man, that's harsh. If I had to give you the death penalty off rip,
but it makes everyone around me think you did a good job.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
and puts the fear of God in everybody else. Then yes, I would do that.
Yeah,
but do I think, because of what history has shown us, that people will stop doing it?
No. Do I think people are stopping? Absolutely not.
I just think they'll go even more elaborate.
Exactly. I think what I would want if I'm these leagues, I want this shit to go back underground. Honestly, you make your bets with the shady bookie who lives in Connecticut. You do that. Right. You do your shady bets elsewhere. Right. Don't do it on the apps. Right. You just do your shady bets anywhere.
Well, technically, Chauncey Billups was technically on the low.
That's true.
He still got caught.
You know but the other guys, right? You do what Chauncey Billups did.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me. Right. That affects you.
Yeah.
That affects you. That don't affect me.
Right.
You do that. Right. Back with Jordan. Right. You had a gambling problem. You didn't really care. It didn't affect us.
Right.
Do that.
Right.
Do that. But the moment you make us look bad, then we got a problem.
Yeah. I'm curious where this goes from here. It sucks that what's funny? I have a different take on this.
Okay.
People say, like, man, it overshadowed the league. Yes and no. It overshadowed the games, but also people are talking about the NBA.
That's true. There's the
good. What's that phrase?
All press sometimes is good press. Because at the end of the day, and I think where I would say that, it made people realize, you know what? I just wanted to watch the basketball anyway. I don't care about all that mess, because I had great games to watch.
Right.
I think that's what's happening, where people are like, that's a mess, but this was great. And I think that helped a little bit too. It helped that the games were also really good.
Yeah.
Which, let's go ahead and get to that.
Yeah.
Some really good basketball that got played.
A really good basketball got played. We talked about this over the summer with Victor Wembanyama. We saw him hanging out with Kevin Garnett trying to balance the darkness. Saw him hanging out with the Monk trying to balance the light.
Yeah, we saw him with Hakeem Olajuwon.
And unfortunately, my team was the first on the what do we call it? The alien invasion.
Alien invasion.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? like
that man from Mars.
Yeah, because oh my God, it's just this is what I think about the Spurs.
Yeah,
you know how the Thunder got a title real quick.
Yeah,
like they just got real I mean technically for Shea it's around the time people start winning year 7, but technically this Thunder
for
team,
everybody else that was like 3 years in.
4 years in the league. I could see the Spurs because Castle looked really good.
Yep.
Harper looked really good.
Yeah.
And Fox isn't even playing yet.
I know.
I can see the Spurs either being a Thunder-like team where they get in there real quick and win.
Yeah.
Or a 95 Shaq team, with Victor being Shaq, where it's like, we are.
Yep. We're
in the finals already.
We need one more piece.
We're already here.
Yep.
They got swept, right?
Yeah.
But they were there. Shaq was there. Shaq got drafted in 92.
Yep.
And was in the finals by 95.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see Vic. It would not shock me if the Spurs are in the finals this year.
Yeah.
Wouldn't shock me.
Wouldn't. Yeah.
Now, it would shock me if they won the damn thing.
Yeah, if they won, that would be crazy.
Then stunning.
But I agree with you. If they were to make it to the finals this year, and if Victor keeps up what we just saw, that would not be a surprise.
Yeah. Another takeaway from me from this week is the Houston Rockets are the exact same team from last year.
100%.
All we did was swap out Fred VanVleet for Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
They have one guy who can pretty much put the ball in the basket consistently.
Yep.
Everybody else is shaky.
Yep.
Everybody else ball handling is shaky.
Yep.
The only other offense that looks like it can be consistent based on what we saw could be from Reed Shepherd. Good to see him get some burn, get some clock. I can see, he can't guard anything because of his height.
Yep.
But other than that, I see the Rockets being a very tough defensive team, a long team. But other than that, they look exactly like last year.
Yeah, we don't have that consistent go-to bucket, which is I'm guessing that's what they want Kevin Durant to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, also that's what I'm saying. Outside of him,
yeah,
you can't have one guy just score.
Yeah,
we saw that it didn't work with Tracy McGrady was in Orlando.
Yeah,
it worked one time with Allen Iverson in Philly.
Yeah.
Other than that, having one guy, you saw it with your team. With Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine,
having one guy just get buckets. Ask Mitch Richmond with the Kings.
Yep.
Ask Alex English when he was with the Nuggets, right? I think he's the leading scorer for the 80s. Alex English, not Larry Bird, not Kareem, not Magic, not Dr. J, not Isaiah Thomas. Alex English ain't got shit to show for it.
Nope.
So this whole one-man scoring thing
ain't
working, dog. James Harden tried it, didn't work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this Houston team, as of right now, based on what I saw this week, is one round and done.
One round and done, absolutely. There'll be a high seed, but it won't matter much.
Yeah. Another takeaway for me from what I saw is this may be it for the Warriors, but it can happen.
Yeah.
Now this may be it.
This might be the last ride.
But
they could win a chip.
They can win it.
They can win a chip. Yeah.
It may be it, but if it could be a title. It could be we all walking off with confetti on our face.
Yep.
They for a team that wasn't able to sign 90% of these dudes
till the last minute. Yeah.
For them to come out and get two really solid wins, beating the Lakers, LeBron's Lakers, and then beating the Nuggets was very impressive to me. I expect them to be there at the end.
Yep.
Their guys know their role.
Yeah.
Kuminga looks like he knows his role.
Yeah.
I
feel like over this process, just based on these two games, I feel like throughout the whole process, I think Curry and Kuminga were talking and having a discussion like, all right, listen, you're probably going to be here.
Right.
What are we doing? What do you want? What do I want from you? Let's get this done.
Right.
And it feels like Kuminga, I think Kuminga and Kerr finally got an understanding of what it is they want to do with each other.
Right.
And this might work.
And I also think they probably came to understanding, realizing, okay, hey, Jonathan, it looks better for you if, one, you get a lot of playing time. In order for you to get a lot of playing time on my team, you got to do this, that, and the third. Yeah. Right? Two, it looks better for you if we're winning.
Yep.
Because it looks like you're somebody who's able to contribute to winning basketball.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're able to do the things that I tell you to do, I can leave you out on the floor longer.
Yep.
I can start you. You can be at the games at the end. And then once it's time for you to get paid, probably won't be from us, but be from
Yeah,
somebody
but
else.
you'll have the tape to get
You
paid.
have the tape to get paid, and people are like, damn, okay, he can be a part of winning culture. Let's see what happens when he gets a little bit more opportunity. Because obviously we have Jimmy Butler here, we have Stephen Curry. You're not gonna get the ball like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but based on what I
Jordan Poole got a bag, bro. You can get one too.
Yeah, well, I mean, they gave Jordan Poole the bag.
Yeah, we get, but still, Jordan Poole did what we asked,
right?
And got a bag.
Yeah,
that can be you,
right? Eastern Conference. Well, I should go back to the West.
Yeah, well, actually, I want to talk your boy.
Yeah, yeah. So tough start for us.
Hey, listen, going up against I hold nothing against y'all's loss.
Yeah.
That first loss, you're going up against the monster.
I think that it showed that we actually need a point guard. Right now, we're experimenting with putting Coop at the 1. But right now, we really don't have any other options outside of maybe starting D'Lo.
Yeah. Until Kyrie comes back.
Another thing I'm not liking from what I saw a lot of selfish basketball out there.
Yeah.
It was not swing. It was, I think, because Kyrie is out and because Coop is quote unquote the de facto point guard. I think these other guys think that they have the green light to just go ahead and jack up shots.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. We were not getting a lot of movement, a lot of stagnation, which I did not like because it made us predictable.
Yep.
When we're stagnant like that, it makes it difficult for us to take advantage of spacing.
Yeah.
Especially guys like, so it makes it hard for guys like Klay Thompson to get going. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Davis, I need to play better. I know he's out of shape right now. I know he's trying to play himself into shape. We've seen players do that. I'm not alarmed by that. Luke has done it. Yep. As a Mavericks fan, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
A player I like being out of shape. What else is new? But he's gonna play. I mean, he's play a little bit more forceful.
Yeah.
A little bit more forceful. Also, with the whole Coop thing, he's always a player that lets the game come to him.
Yeah.
But I need him to show a little bit of aggression. Yeah. I don't want whether it's Max Christie or PJ Washington or these other guys to be the one jacking up shots.
Yeah.
I want Coop to tell the rest of these dudes, hey, you know what? Hey, check this out, Playboy.
Give me the ball.
Hey, check this out. I'm going to bring the ball up. I'm going to pass to you.
Yep.
Okay? You swing to him.
Yep.
You swing to me. Somebody set a goddamn pick.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing it right back to my hands.
Yep.
Like a magnet. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Y'all see what they do at Golden State when Steph gives up the ball, guess where it gets back to? Steph.
Right. This probably going it come right back to me.
Yep.
Y'all better get used to setting some picks.
Yep.
Set some screens.
Yep.
Start rolling.
Get ready to
start
get ready to get up. I might lob it to you. Get ready for all that.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To get out the way.
Right. Just start. Don't get swing back to me.
Yep.
In the words of Rashad McCann, you niggas need to start learning how to move around.
Yep.
Move the fuck around.
Yep.
Don't put your hands down.
Yeah. I see you. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, I also saw your last game when you went 2 for 20.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I see you. You get the ball when I determine you get the ball.
Right. Our offense should be Anthony Davis.
Yep.
And Coop.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
The rest of you niggas,
you
the fuck around.
You get the ball when I see that you deserve to get the ball and score. That's it.
You get the ball when I feel like I can't get a bucket.
Yeah, exactly.
How about that?
That's it. When you cut, like, there it is.
Right.
That's my assist, though.
Exactly.
You get the ball when you get my numbers up.
Exactly. I'm not this whole kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya.
Got pecking order.
Nigga, we took you number 1 overall.
Yep.
And the thing about my team that makes me so mad is, yes, we're a veteran ball club. Not only we're a veteran ball club, we have a championship experience ball club. Anthony Davis won a championship.
Yep.
Kyrie won a championship.
Yep.
Klay won a championship.
Yep.
And a lot of these guys
went to the finals. Yes, a lot of them went to the finals.
PJ, Derek Lively, Gafford,
yep.
as part of this team. J. Kidd, as part of this team. As a player and a coach. Vogel, who's supposed to be our defensive maestro. You just won a title.
Yeah, you won a title. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we out there like we got a championship pedigree. It was sad that was not on display.
No.
We got absolutely ran out the gym. They went on a little Victor, I think he got a foul. And I thought it was going to take him out. They didn't. They left him in. Good decision.
Yep.
And then they went on a little run to close the half, and it never looked back.
Yep.
So I don't know. We played Washington on today, today is this recording. That should be a win.
That should be a dub.
They're a young team.
Yep.
Breath smell like Similac, wet beyond the ear. You know what I'm saying? Best player, Keyshawn George. That's a problem.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not. He's a really good player.
He's good, but still, like.
But our best players is come on. It should be. We should win this.
Yeah.
Let's just get the win. Let's get the easy win. Let's get it moving. I hope this is a good right game for Coop. But we need a point guard. So if that means we have to eventually go to D'Lo, so be it.
Yeah.
Or hopefully the Kings kind of fall apart and we can just trade for like Dennis Schroeder.
Something like that.
I thought about this. Like, damn, maybe we should have went after Russ. Like I thought about this.
Yeah.
Man, like, damn, maybe we should. You know.
Yeah.
He erratic, but shit, he a point guard.
Hey, his ceiling is a first round exit.
Hey, when they type his name in, it says PG next to it.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah.
'Cause we ain't got that right now.
You got it right now. Yeah.
So damn, like it'd be nice to have had Chris Paul, somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was my takeaway from this week with that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. My team.
Mm-hmm.
I am confused.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. The roster construction to me does not feel like any roster construction that I've seen the Bulls ever make.
Okay.
We've lessened the guards. We got a lot of wings now, and we still kept Vooch. That game against Detroit confused me in a way because I'm like, we don't play like this.
Did y'all win?
We won.
Okay.
We beat Detroit. I'm hesitant because I'm like, wow, this team might actually put something together. We didn't play a lot of Giddey, even though we paid him, but I think we've got him in this position where it's like you are.
You didn't play him a lot?
We didn't play him as much as I thought we would.
Okay.
We played a bunch of other guards in those early minutes, and then he came in kind of near the end to kind of shore up our passing and movement.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, a lot of international players on our squad, a lot more than I don't know if we're maxing out at them, but we've got a lot of internationals. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But Buzelis looks good. I think our biggest problem right now is that I don't think our guys defensively have the build to play in the East. I honestly feel like we'd be better playing in the West.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think we have the actual just bulk right now to really play in the East. Like we got Giannis, we got Paolo at the top of the thing. We would not have any answers for them. Right. Evan Mobley and the Celtics. I don't think we'd have a lot of answers for them. I think we matched up against Detroit well because physically we could match that.
But they got some strong guys too, though, and like in the post. But
in
like,
the post,
I guess our guards. But I mean, Cade kind of big, ain't he?
Cade got us a lot though.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm worried. Where it's like, yeah, like we could play good team defense, but once the one-on-one started happening, that's when it's like, yeah, y'all can't hang around. So I'm wondering, it's like, well, what does this team look like? We're not as physical as we probably need to be. We're fast. We get up the ball. The transition scoring is there. And I love that because I think that's just what we're going to be. We're going to be a transition team. But I don't know if that's going to win us any. I don't know if that's going to get us to where we need to go. And I'm just like, man, I want to love it. I want to be excited, but I'm hesitant still as a Bulls fan because, anything could happen with us.
True.
Rest of the East.
Welcome to the NBA, VJ Edgecombe.
Yes.
You know what? I knew he was going to be all right the way he was talking over the offseason. I saw his interview with Paul Jordan. I was like, damn, the kid got spunk.
Yes. Yes.
And when you got
the 76ers just might be all right.
Yeah.
They just might be all right.
One thing about say them, they keep hitting those draft picks now.
Yeah.
They keep hitting them.
They just might be all right.
Yeah.
With Maxey and Edgecombe out there, that team didn't look like we're trying to get a new rookie to integrate into our system. Look, he was ready to go.
Yeah.
And ready to do what we're trying to do, which is win a championship.
My boy Cyril, he's from the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Edgecombe is from the Bahamas. He take right. I knew it.
Right away.
He couldn't wait.
Gushing.
Yeah, couldn't wait. I'm like, yeah, I know about V. Yeah, I know. I saw him. He looked good. He looked good. I expect him to look good for the rest of the year. What didn't look good was Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
And clock is starting to strike midnight on Joel Embiid's NBA career.
It is.
He just didn't look like the player that we
even
saw
last
a couple years
year.
ago. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy, the strength, the athleticism, it just wasn't there. Like, it feels like whatever energy he had to me was sucked out in the Olympics.
Yeah.
That game against Jokic, when he went band for band, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was probably his last hoorah.
Yeah, that might be his last legitimate hoorah. And I mean that's not much they can do because how much money they owe him or whatever. But he might go into the land of lost injured bigs. Yeah. You think of guys like Bill Walton, Andrew Bynum. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Greg Oden. Well, I mean, I'm talking about guys that actually played. Fair. Bynum won a championship. That's true. Walton won a championship.
Won a championship. I mean? Yeah.
Like he may go
Mutombo kind of just great, but then as the years went on,
the injuries just kind of sapped him, and I just think that's going to kind of happen to him. And it sucks. And it sucks that you start thinking about more about their playoff failures. The fact that he couldn't break through when they went against the Raptors with Kawhi Leonard. The fact they couldn't break through against Trae Young's Atlanta Hawks. The fact they couldn't break through against the Celtics when James Harden stole not one but 2 games against Boston. It's like damn, like, that was that opportunity.
That was the
for
window.
That version
Yeah.
of the Sixers. But I will say this: if I'm Philly, there's hope for the future. But you might have to pivot from Embiid in real time.
Yeah.
You may have to go to him like, hey,
I mean,
we're not running nothing through you anymore.
We didn't live through the decline of Ewing, but I imagine this is what it felt like.
Yeah, but he was older.
True.
Ewing was a
True.
Ewing was a war. People don't understand this. Patrick Ewing was a warrior.
That's true.
Okay?
That's true.
He was a warrior. The man didn't decline until, and he played in college for like at least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Won a national championship in college as well.
That's true.
So he wasn't done. They were still relying. Ewing was so.
I know.
They were still relying on him in '99 when they went to the finals.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
Well, I mean, he got hurt like in that first round series against Miami.
Yeah.
But he was still relied upon at 99.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's different.
It's different. It's different, but I think it's that same like type of in real time pivot where everyone kind of knows that we need him, but we can't use him.
Right.
And I think that's where they are. Like, we need him, but we can't use him. He's used up most likely.
Right.
And we got to go to the future now.
Right.
You know, shout out Malcolm X. Future is now, old man. Or Malcolm in the Middle.
I'm gonna say Malcolm X.
No, not Malcolm X.
Damn,
Malcolm in the Middle. The future is now, old man.
Malcolm told Martin that. Future is now.
Oh man.
Hey, I mean the same thing.
We the same age.
So like Patrick Beverly and Steph Curry.
Yeah.
The next 5 years of mine. Ain't you 30?
You older than Steph.
Yeah, ain't you 30? That was funny. I don't know if that's even true or not. That was funny. Moving on from that though, last topic of the day involves my